Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of CS Card Sendle shipping add-on. Now using this add-on, the merchants will be able to calculate shipping rates in real time and can use the Sendle shipping service to deliver the products to the customer's address as required. The add-on is well integrated with the CS Cart and the CS Cart multi-vendor as well. Apart from that, the admin will be able to generate the shipments in Sendle for CS Cart orders and can print the label for the shipments as well. The tracking ID is provided from the Sendle to track the shipments there, and there is also an option to add prefix field while configuring the shipping method for the item potency values there. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be taking you through the workflow of this particular add-on, that's the CS Card Sendle shipping add-on, and I'll be showing you the workflow at the customer's end and the rest of the configuration settings at the admin end, and I'll be also showing you how to generate the shipping labels using the Sendle itself there. But before we proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I have one of the products there, that's the Legion of the Guardians, the Owls or the Gahul. And what I'll be doing is I'll be adding it into the cart to make a checkout thereafter. So I've just tapped here on the add to cart button. Let's go to the cart there, and let me tap here on the view cart, and let's tap here on the proceed to checkout button. Now here if I'm already a registered customer, then I can log into my account and can make a checkout there, or I can also check out as a guest there. So let me go ahead and let me check out as a guest there. So here I need to enter my telephone number and tap on the continue button thereafter. Then I need to set up my billing address, so I've set it up there, and I've set that my shipping and the billing address are same, and I'll just tap here on the continue button thereafter. Now after that, you can see that under the shipping options we have the Sendle shipping method, and the delivery time is 2 to 3 days, and the cost is $20.95 there, and the total amount, as you can see here, is $20.95 there. Now on the right hand side, if I scroll down, I can see my billing address, my shipping address, and I can see the shipping method selected by the customer as Sendle shipping method there. Now after that, the customer just needs to tap here on the continue button, and he'll be taken to the section wherein he has to select his payment method. So for now I'll be choosing the other payment methods, and I'll be choosing the cash on delivery there. And after selecting that same, I'll be tapping here on the submit my order button there. It will take a few seconds to place the order there. In the meantime, let's go to the admin backend panel, and I'll be entering my email address and password for my admin backend panel for my CS card, and I'll be tapping here on the sign in button thereafter to log into the same. Now after login, what I need to do is I need to go to orders and go to view orders. And here if we see that the order has been placed successfully, as you can see right now, and here we have the order number 154. Let's open the order, and the customer is Doe Matthew. Here is the same product, Legion of the Guardians. Here's the shipping cost, $20.95, and on the right hand side here you can see that the method chosen by the customer was Sendle shipping method itself. Now to create the detailed shipment, what you need to do is you need to tap here on the create detailed shipment link, and that will bring up this particular section or the pop-up wherein you need to select your shipping method. I'll select it as Sendle shipping method. You have to select or enter the tracking number there, then choose the carrier as Sendle. If any comments are there, you can enter that up. You can also change the order status, and please note that the notification of changing the status will be sent depending on the settings of this particular status here. And you can also send the shipment notification to the customer if you want by checking this particular option here. And after you have filled up the details here, the options here for the new shipment, what you need to do, you need to tap here on the create button. As soon as you tap on the create button, you can see that the shipment has been created. And now if I scroll down here, I can see that we'll be able to track on the website. We have the tracking number as well by the Sendle itself. Now how to generate the shipment label. Now you can see that we have one shipments here. I can tap here on the shipments, and this will bring up this particular order here. From here I can tap on the print Sendle label, and this would basically print the Sendle label there. So here's the particular shipping label that we were talking about. Here's the Sendle's shipping label or the test sample label, because this particular Sendle process that I just showed you was in the testing or the development mode there. So that's why we have this test Sendle shipping label there. So this was the workflow at the admin's end. Now let me take you back and let's see the initial configuration settings for this particular plugin. For that, what we need to do is we need to go to administration. Under that, we'll go to shipping and taxes and then shipping methods. Under shipping methods, we have the Sendle shipping method. I'll just tap on that, and that will bring up the configuration settings for the Sendle itself, having three different tabs. One is the general, configure, and the shipping charges. So under the very first tab, that's the general tab, we have to set up the information. That's the name of the shipping method that is visible to the customers and the checkout time. If you want to set up any description for the shipping method, you can set that up as well by entering the particular description in the description section here. Then we have the rate calculation. The rate calculation can be manual, defined by location, or real time. So you have to choose it as real time. Choose the carrier as Sendle from the drop down. Choose the shipping service as Sendle from the drop down. You can also calculate the shipping cost if you want by tapping in the shipping cost and entering the particular weight and tapping on the test button, and this would basically test it up and bring you the particular weight, and according to the weight it will also display the cost there according to the address, the origin, and the destination there. Now let me scroll down. Then we have the delivery time here. You can set up the delivery time that is visible to the customers at the checkout time. The time provided by the shipping service will be displayed instead of the time that you specify here. You can also set up the weight limits if you want any. Then you can enable or disable this particular status for this shipping method by choosing it as active or disabled. So we'll choose it as active. Under the extra section, you can set up the icon there or an alternative text for the icon as well for the shipping method there. Then you can choose to apply the validated tax as well by checking this option here. Otherwise you can uncheck this option for the taxes there. Then we have the user groups. Under the user groups, you can choose it for guests or registered users only, or otherwise all for all as well. You can also make use of this shipping method for free shipping as well, and using this you can exclude the products with the enabled free shipping option from the shipping price calculation there. So this was the general tab. Now coming to the other tab, that's the configure tab. Under the configure tab here, what you need to do is you need to set up the Sendle account details. So here you have to enter the Sendle API key and the Sendle ID, set up the Sendle prefix, and choose the mode, whether you want to make use of this particular shipping method in the testing or the development mode, or in the production or the live mode. So it depends upon your requirement there, so you can accordingly choose your mode there. Now, how to get these Sendle API key and the Sendle ID? For that, you can check the user guide that I have attached within the description of this particular video. And for setup of the shipping method, you need to create an account on Sendle, and you need to log in on your Sendle account to get the credentials for the configuration of the add-on. And we have given a link for the login as well. So after you have logged in, you need to navigate to settings, and under settings you have to go to integrations. Under integrations, you'll find your API key and the Sendle ID as well, and the same can then be entered here as per your own requirement. Now coming to the shipping charges, here you can set up the shipping charges or depending upon the cost dependency, weight dependency, and the item dependencies as well. So for example, here we have set up the cost dependency as more than 100. If the price of the product is more than 100, then the rate value would be $25.45, and it can be absolute in dollars or in percentage as per your own requirement. To add more, what you can do is you can tap here on the add button, and then you can add more than and as per your own requirement there. And same goes for the weight dependency. You can set up more than weight in lbs and the rate value for the same, and you can choose it as absolute and percentage as per your own requirement. Or for the item dependency, if there are more than this number of items, then the rate value should be equivalent to the value that you have entered here under the rate value section, and this can also be absolute or percentage. And you can add the particular thing here by tapping on the add button there, and accordingly you can set up more and more values for the same. Now after making these changes here, what you need to do is you need to just tap here on the save button to save the configuration or the initial configuration settings for this particular plugin. That's the CS card Sendle shipping add-on. So yes, that was much about the CS card Sendle shipping add-on, and I hope it helped you on understanding how it helps to calculate the shipping rates in real time and can be used or it can use the Sendle shipping service to deliver the products to the customer's address as required. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements regarding this particular plugin, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.uvides.com as well there. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.